Hi guys, I hope that you're very well. It's Sylvana here and I am back for a new video on the Jewels and Gems YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is a very special day because today is the full moon in Leo of January 2021. So what we're going to do today to really make the most out of the day and its beautiful energy, we are going to do a tarot card spread. So it's going to be a pick a card tarot spread. You will have, guys, to choose between three different piles. So that means you're going to have pile number 1, 2 or 3 for you to choose from. So keep that in mind. You have to choose between one of these 3 numbers. First of all, I'm going to go through quickly the topics, the questions we're going to be all about today. The focus will be more so on obviously the Leo full moon, so I just went for questions and topics that really resonate with that energy and what the full moon in Leo is about. So we have question number 1 is going to be what is the passion within me that this full moon in Leo is reigniting. Then we'll have a second card that's going to be the fears that are going up in flames and that you or me or all of us declare as released. And then the third card is obviously going to be what should we focus on to tap into that inner lioness energy, strength right now. So it's going to be very interesting. We're going to see what happens. And so I'm going to start shuffling the cards now if you're ready. Let me just get myself a little sip. So I'm going to start shuffling those cards. So just take a deep breath with me. Whew. And let's just think about what we've just said, all these questions / topics that came to that came to us today on this beautiful full moon in Leo. Let me know in the comment section, guys, do you have any plans to do any rituals? How do you usually like to spend the full moon? Doing any particular things you enjoy doing? Do you create like some sort of little ritual for yourself? Any form of, I call it ceremony. I like the word ceremony because it really brings it to another level in the sense that it really makes it seem more important. And it is important because we should be channeling all those wonderful energies to make the most out of it, you know. And the moon is so wonderful, you know. It embodies everything femininity is all about. And us women should definitely try to channel her energy a little bit more, because there's a lot of it for us to learn about it and to embrace about it too. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you know, what you guys think. So let's see now what we get. So we're gonna do first pile number 1. So if you just have to pick a number between 1, 2 or 3, and when you're ready, you can stick to that. You can pick more than one number, of course. I prefer to say that beforehand, before I forget. You can pick more than one number if you feel there's more than one that resonates with you. If you think that one pile is not enough, and of course, guys, if you feel that it doesn't resonate with you, the pile that you picked, you can always go for another one. You know, nothing is set in stone. Everything can be changed. You know, and that's for everything, not just tarot readings. Everything in life. Nothing is set in stone. Can always change things, go for a different path, a different route. It's okay. There's nothing wrong about it. Changing your mind is definitely not a negative. Okay, so if you're ready with me, we'll do pile number 1. So for pile number 1, what we've got here is very interesting. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, nice. So let's see what you guys got for pile number 1. The first question was, this Leo full moon, what is this full moon in Leo reigniting within me, as in what passions is it reigniting. So you guys got this card here, which is the Seven of Wands. So what does that mean for you? That means that it's a card of success. It talks about creativity. It talks about the importance of being fully aware of who you are. And it says that you are a fighter, and you have a lot of strength within you, and obviously a lot of determination too. And that this card says, basically, if we tie it with the question, what passion is this full moon reigniting within me? It's reigniting all those. So your sense of creativity, your determination, your inner strength. And it's also reminding you that you are who you are, and you do what you do, and it doesn't matter, you don't care. It doesn't matter what others think or what their opinion is. You do you. And that's the most important. And that's what maybe at the moment you really are reigniting. That's what's sparking your light at the moment. It's really to do what you please, and who cares what others think. Just trust yourself. You are determined, you're a strong individual, a beautiful being that has the capacity to create and to succeed in your own right. And that's what matters. Then the second card was, so what fears should go up in flames now, and that you would declare now released. So it's very interesting. We got here the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles says that the fears you guys need to release and declare as released is the fact that you've been maybe worried lately about financial stability, and I suppose financial power in some sense, and you've been worried about abundance in your life, maybe too much control. Maybe you've been trying to control too much, and you're worried about your ratio of receiving / giving and sharing, and that maybe it would have been an issue lately for you. So here with the King of Pentacles, the message for you guys is that definitely you have to release that fear of just financial independence and stability, because you know, you can be methodical, you can be you can plan things better. You are capable to plan, because it's by planning that you then open yourself to a more thoughtful approach, and that's what's gonna work. So be wary of that. And it's by setting up a thoughtful approach as to how you organize your life in those areas that you will be able to succeed in what you want. So don't let that fear of stability and control get through you and create fears in your mind and your head. Just be more thoughtful about how you do things, how you spend your resources and your time, and plan more, plan better, and that's how you're gonna get to where you want to be. And last but not least, the other card we had was the question was, what should you do? What should you focus on to tap into your inner lioness strength right now? So funny enough, the card that we got is this one here. So you guys got a Knight of Swords reversed, which is very interesting. So what does that mean? First of all, it's reversed, so the meaning is going to be a bit different than the other cards. So basically the message here, to make it simple for you, is that you have to slow down. You have to learn to slow down. You have to try, maybe for you a good idea would be to try to start dealing with the things you're dealing with maybe on your own, because that would be a very good way for you to gain experience and to grow. And you know, try to take a deep breath and, you know, meditate on certain things that might be troubling you at the moment. Capture those ideas, and then focus on what is your priority. And because if you don't do this, this card here is here to remind you that you will get overwhelmed, because there's just too much you want to focus on. You might have an excessive an excessive amount of energy and ideas and thoughts in your brain at the moment, and you can't do everything all at once. You have to take the time to really slow down and look, okay, so where am I now? How am I doing this? Am I doing this right? Because I want to do this, I want to do that, but is it this the right thing? Or am I not better off just to do it one at a time, and just take the time to digest what's happening? Take the time and let my mind and my mind, my body, my spirit understand what I'm going through. And then only after then that's done, I can move on to the next one, rather than doing too much all at once. So that's the message behind this card here today, is that the best way for you to tap into that inner lioness strength is by taking the time to slow down, do one thing at a time, and take the time to process what's going on. It's as simple as that. And that's how you're going to get to where you need to be. Again. Now, how is that for you guys? Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. How is that going for you with this first pile? And whoever picked the first pile, please let me know what you think. I have to say, I really resonate a lot with this pile. It makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? It's crazy. You know, people would think that that tarot cards are like a fortune-telling tool or something like that, but it is not. What tarot is all about is about your own intuition guiding you to where you have to be and where you want to be. And it's just a self-development tool that I find so wonderful. And yeah, that's what it should be all about, you know, inner awareness, inner growth. That's how you get to everything in life. So that is done for the first pile. Let's move on to the pile number 2. So we'll see now what the cards have to say, if you're ready. So we have 2 piles left. Now we do pile number 2. So, okay, exciting. So, if you guys are ready, let's move on. So the cards we got here are very interesting. So if you've picked pile number 2, here's your reading. So the first question is, just go back to the first question. It was what passion is this full moon in Leo reigniting in me? And the first card we have here is the Temperance reversed. So the Temperance reversed basically means that what you are all about at the moment is really trying to find that beautiful peace, inner peace and balance in your life. And that's what you might be searching for right now, is really to try to see how you can attract opposite things and put them together in a harmonious way, and to choose the middle path, and really to create unity between different areas. And you know, because what's happening is that by balancing the negative with the positive, the active with the passive, that's how you feel right now would do you a lot of good. So yeah, you know, that would be the message behind the Temperance. Yeah, it's basically that idea of creating that sense of unity in your life, uniting different areas that you might seem are lacking in harmony. So that would be the first. Then the second card we have is it was the fears that we need to that need to go up in flames, and that we need to release, and that we declare them released. So for you guys, I picked pile number 2. The card that you got is this one here, which is the 7 of Pentacles reversed. So what does that mean? It means that your efforts might have been scattered lately, and you might have been doubting yourself, and that you feel like the time you have been investing, the time, the money, the resources around you that you have been investing, you know, might not have been brought you to where you would have wanted to. And it's basically reminding you that you have to prioritize your actions, your thoughts, your ideas, and in a very careful way, obviously, because otherwise you might get involved in areas of life that will not have any added value for you. That can be everything from money, career, life in general. It can be relationships and love too. So if you feel that you've been you know, spending a lot of time in relationships, trying to invest your time in them, and you don't seem to see much happening or any return on all that time, that valuable time and effort you've spent, maybe it's time to reconsider something. That's just a little hint for you, so see what you get out of it. And then the last card, but not least, it was the last one. It is obviously, what should you focus on in order to tap into your inner lioness energy right now? And funny card we got here is this one. Very interesting card, the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is here. Like, it's very interesting card, I feel, because I said funny, but actually I should have said more interesting, you know, because it's really here to remind you that you need change in your life. I'm not saying you should quit those relationship or that relationship. I'm just saying that that's the message behind the card, okay? So it's saying that you need to change relationships. Maybe it's time for a new start, a fresh start, new beginnings. And maybe you've been feeling lately like you've got a sudden spark of creativity, and or maybe a lot of agitation in your brain. There's a lot going on, a lot of things you're trying to maybe look to do or to start, or and basically you have to express yourself. And the best way you can tap into that inner lioness energy is really to manifest your uniqueness, what makes you unique, and your individuality, and to listen to your intuition for sure, and remain positive, because positivity is key to everything, isn't it? And just, you know, try not to be impulsive though, because sometimes that spark and excess of creativity and enthusiasm can sometimes lead to impulsiveness, or, you know, anger or things like that. You do not want that you can let go. But what you want to make sure is that you want to keep that enthusiasm going with that creative spark, because that's what's going to get you to where you want to be. That's the message behind this card, Page of Wands. So let me know, guys, what you think about this second pile. For those of you that picked it, I would love to hear what you guys think. And I hope you're enjoying this so far. We have one last pile left, which is going to be pile number 3. So whenever you're ready, just take a deep breath with me, and let's see what happens and see what the cards have to tell us. And yeah, pile number 3, it's going to be exciting. Let's see. Okay. So, lovely. Okay. So, what's going to happen now is that we're going to go through pile number 3. So here is what we have. So let's go back to the question. It was what passion is this Leo full moon reigniting within you. So if you picked pile number 3, you got this card here. This is the Judgment. So what does the Judgment tell us? It's really about it's kind of a spiritual card in my opinion. So I would say it reignites a lot of that maybe interest that you may have to get back into spirituality in some ways, and go back to those elements that englobe spirituality. And it also talks about obviously your inner calling. It's a form of a rebirth in some ways, so you can see how spirituality would tie in with that. It also talks about the idea of an irresistible desire maybe that you have had lately, and now is the time to ignite that inner passion and just let it be, let it flow. And I suppose just inner awareness, like self-awareness definitely is something that you might have been focusing more lately, and just healing yourself, be more conscious of who you are, what you're going through, what's happening, balance in general. Purpose might have been a big one. Maybe lately you have been really asking yourself those kind of existential questions, I suppose, like, what is my purpose, as simple as that. But also, it also reminds you of the importance of being patient. And if you're in a couple, for example, let's say you have a partner. For couples, it also mentions the importance of responsibility. So maybe lately that's something that you have been focusing on as well, that has got a lot of your attention. So that sense of responsibility within your relationship, and so I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that would be the general ideas there. And then we got the next question was, what are the fears that we need to release and that we have to declare as being released? So the card we have here is this card. So you guys got the Hierophant reversed. So also called the Pope reversed. It depends, there's different names for it, but basically the Hierophant is here to kind of remind us that the fears and the questions and the doubts that you need to release are related to your personal beliefs. So your sense of freedom. It's here to remind you that you have to stop being afraid as to what about the outside world. I would say that the importance of believing in yourself. You're afraid to believe in yourself, and you're maybe not admitting to yourself that you can be your own teacher, and that the wisdom can come within you. Maybe you've been struggling to admit that or to see that, and maybe the idea here for you would be to just try to reflect on the idea that the wisdom won't come from the outside, it's going to come from within you, and that you don't need the approval of anybody in order for you to succeed. The only thing you need to do is just believe in yourself. You should not worry about what others think or see you, or just you are capable, and you are a challenger. You can challenge the status quo, and really remind yourself that you can change your world and the people around you, that you are capable to do all of this by yourself. You don't need anyone's approval, and you have the answers all within you. Don't be afraid to admit this and embrace it. And last but not least, we got for you guys one last card, which is, what should you focus on to tap into that inner lioness energy right now? And the card you guys got was this one here. This is the 5 of Swords reversed. So what does that mean? Now this card here, that's why I was making little sounds like, ooh, wow, because this card is very interesting. It's, you have to accept, to tap into that inner beautiful goddess lioness energy, you have to accept that you cannot please everybody, and that it's okay to disregard other people's opinions if they're not doing you any good. And that, you know, because let's be clear, the people around you don't have necessarily the understanding of your desires or your best interests, regardless of what you believe or not. That is the reality. The person here that has your best interest and that really cares about what your desires are, it's yourself. And basically the Five of Swords reversed is here to remind us that, you know, it's important to move forward and to create positive change around ourselves, and to ground and energize yourself, and obviously to compromise and move on. And, you know, like, because there might have been tensions lately, or disagreements you might have had with some people in your life that you want to end. Or maybe they've been past memories of things that hurt you that are coming back to you, that are hitting you right now deep inside. And these fears are resurfacing, and you don't need that. So the best way for you guys to really tap into that beautiful inner goddess and lioness energy at the moment, it's really to, you know, ditch all those negative opinions from people around you, because you do not need them. To be honest, the most important is that you believe in yourself, and that you make those positive changes to make your desires and wishes come true and come to reality, and get them to manifest. You know, put yourself into a position where, you know, you feel grounded and energized, and yeah, move forward. Just move forward from whatever's happening, you know. So that would be it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. You can watch this now, or you can keep it, you know, maybe later for a for your full moon in Leo ritual, if you feel like, as a little bit of intuitive guidance from the cards and yourself, because at the end of the day, it's also your own intuition that's speaking, and it's important to listen to it. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this. I really hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comment section below, what did you think about this? Do you feel it resonated with you? Did you enjoy it? Would you like to see more of this style of videos on the channel? And make sure you give us a thumbs up, and to subscribe to the channel, it would be amazing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I wish you a beautiful, amazing full moon in Leo today. Don't forget to charge your crystals, and I'll be talking to you tomorrow. See ya.